Hello, my friends. Today we are reviewing The Mimicking of Known Successes from Malka Older. This was published back in 2023, which is this year, so it's not back in whatever. It's published by Tor.com. It's about 166 pages. So, The Mimicking of Known Successes is a novella that focuses on living life on Jupiter. There are two main characters here. There is Masa and there is Pleti. I'm not sure how to say that name, so I'm going to go with Pleti. Masa is an investigator, and someone goes missing from one of the rail stations. Now, the rail stations on Jupiter are these huge rail lines that go around the circumference of the entire planet. So to travel from one place to the other takes an incredibly long period of time. But Masa is looking into what happened to this individual. Did they die? Did they commit suicide? What happened? And it leads her to her ex-girlfriend, Pleti. Now, Pleti works at the university that they both went to school at. Pleti is a classical geographer. She wants to repopulate Earth with the plants and animals in the ecosystem that Earth had when it was habitable. It is not habitable now, sad face. And there is like this faction against her, like the modernist geographers, and they just want to do whatever right away to try to put life back on Earth. And their investigation goes to this preservation institute where they have all of these plants and animals and the basics of life from Earth so that they can restart Earth. And what they find out is that someone has actually stolen some of these samples. So this is a story about them investigating what happened to this individual, who stole these Earth samples, and what does it mean when they are working side by side with each other and they are ex-lovers, and you can tell right away that there is definitely some chemistry still between them. Fun book. I really enjoyed it. What I liked the most about it was the world building, the way that Malka Older created this rail system around Jupiter really opened up my imagination. Also, the idea of repopulating Earth with the ecosystem that was destroyed. I thought that was fascinating too, and I would love to see how that would be done. So that really opened up my imagination as well. I also really liked their relationship. Of course, it definitely starts out really slow, but as they start opening up with each other, they start discussing what happened in the past, who they are now, who they were then. They kind of come to this understanding with each other. And I enjoyed those aspects of this book. The actual mystery element of this book was very shallow, very thin. It really was just the premise to get these two characters back together. So I'm not upset about that, but don't go into this book thinking it's going to be an amazing mystery, because on the mystery side, it's very light. Okay, those are my thoughts on Malka Older's The Mimicking of Known Successes. Stop by your local library and pick this one up. I'll talk to you all later.